morning, dear hearts. We are on lesson 144. We are in review, our fourth review. For this review, the format is a little different. We have a centralized idea, a thought to use every single day for our practicing, and it is that my mind holds only what I think with God, only whole thoughts, only true thoughts, only real thoughts. Those are the thoughts that my mind will keep, and everything else I will indeed let go. Our practicing, just to review, is 5 minutes in the morning and 5 in the evening before we go to bed. And then each hour of the day, bring your mind to the thought with which the day began and spend a quiet moment with it, a brief quiet time from lesson 138. That's all we need, no more than that, to give us happiness and the rest and endless quiet and perfect certainty and all our Father wills that we receive as the inheritance that we have of Him. This is all our Father wants for us. This is all that comes to source for us. Everything that is we are meant to have, we are meant to inherit all things that are meant for us to have. It is the understanding and the realization of who we really are. So the two lessons that we are reviewing for today, the first one, it's a giant stride when we first met it. It is lesson 127, that there is no love but God's. It happens to be a favorite lesson for me because I love how it explains what love, real love, perfect love is. Not love that we associate with this world, but love is how it truly is, without judgments, without limitations, without restrictions, and without conditions. That is God's love for us. In the past couple of years, I've likened it to the Billy Joel song, I love you just the way you are, because that's how we are loved by our Father, just the way we are, because just the way we are is absolutely perfect, and that's how we are loved, with perfect love. And perfect love comes from our Father, our source, our Creator. Only love without judgments. We are all beautiful to our Father. We are all exactly as we were the moment of our creation. We have not changed, and that's something we need to realize. Love doesn't change. If I believe I'm in love, I'm in a loving relationship, and then over a course of time, could be from one moment to the next, all of a sudden there is a judgment, there's a grievance that rises up within me about this love. Well, that was never love to begin with, because love is changeless, love is timeless, love is forever and does not have restrictions and conditions. I will love you until, I will love you when. No, love is, and that is all that love is. The second lesson that we are reviewing today is the world I see holds nothing that I want. Well, we can fold these two lessons together very easily, because if the world I see is not a world that is filled with love from God, then I don't want to see anything in this world. I won't see anything in this world that is worth having. It is all going to be valueless. A lesson from our first 50, that my meaningless thoughts are showing me a meaningless world. And that's exactly what I will see, that the world I see holds nothing that I want, because all that I see in this world is meaningless and it has no value. We are meant to understand that indeed we are light, and the light that we have is going to be extended and experienced in this world. But if I'm not seeing light within this world, then everything that I'm looking at has no value, because that light comes from God. If I'm not seeing God's light everywhere in everything, then this world holds nothing that I want. There's a saying, of course, that like attracts like, but I change it, as I do, to light attracts light. The light in you will attract the light in me, and the light in each of us will attract more and more light. It is like those moths to the flame. We are attracted by light. Sometimes we don't understand what it is that attracts us to someone or to some situation, but it is the light, it is the luminescence that is in that person or in that situation. And deep within us, even if we don't recognize it, even if it's not visible and it's not something that is in the forefront of our mind, there is within us that drawing to the light, because we are the light of the world. Remember that lesson. So we get to understand that this world, as I see it, holds nothing that I want, because there is nothing in this world that is radiant, that is filled with the light from the love of God. I think it's brilliant the way these two lessons have been brought together for this review. And again, remember that my mind holds only what I think with God. My mind holds only the love that I experience and that comes from God. And the world I see holds nothing that I want, because this world does not have any residue. It has none of the essence of God's mind in it. This is what I understand. This is when I will align with God's love and with this world, and that is when I will know that this is where I am truly meant to be. And I think that's it for today. Again, these are going to be short. These are not going to be very drawn out. They are review. But at one point, I want to link together all of them with our central thought of my mind holds only what I think with God. Those are the only true thoughts. Those are the ones I will keep. So, hope it helped. Please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment. Please smile God's love within you and around you, and breathe that in and let everything else go. And know indeed that you are loved just the way you are. Namaste.